And as I demonstrate, floating like I've been featherweight. For heaven's sake, I had to trade just to make a decent wage. And fuck a frightening page. I clean my house while calmly lighting sage. I fly with the feathers weight, yo. I wipe my plate just to make a clean slate, though. Black Mr. Clean with a mean trait. I'm trying to clean space in a prestige way. Cause it ain't easy to brush your hair when your head's peasy. Like
We had
Right.
trouble at the shoot, so we did
All
a little
right.
troubleshoot.
Welcome to another episode of Call Your Friends. I'm here with my friend Talent Harris. What's good, my dog?
What's going
How you
on, my
feeling,
brother?
brother?
Thanks for having me,
Yo, it's
man.
nice to have you, man.
You gotta
It's been
call
a
the
long
home. You
time.
gotta call the homies,
You
man.
caught a homie,
Yeah.
cat. So my first question for you is, which is a real question. I've been thinking about this shit. When did we first meet?
I don't know, man. I really have no recollection. I just feel like it's always been. You know what I mean? It's
It was definitely through my friend Will somehow.
yeah. Somehow through Will, I don't know.
Because I know we was all did it in tune. Before
Cause
I
I
even got into in tune, I met Will. I knew Kay and Will already.
I just
And then,
remember Peter Plants being when I first met you. Wherever you,
Facts.
I think you performed at a showcase or something with
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
or something.
that makes sense. And I know I think I shot
Or
a video before we even like,
or
I
we
know I shot like a video for you too, a couple of videos. Maybe that's whatever. All right, whatever. I
you
know
ever did you ever perform at Amityville Music Hall?
yeah, yeah, a handful of times actually, yeah.
I feel like I met you there
It
or
could have
some
been
shit.
that. Because I know Juan got in the mix and Juan would come through. So yeah, somehow, shout out to Juan and my boy Will. We did that, and then through
Like,
that, we ended up being like an Intune. Well, Jeff got me into Intune pretty much. So I met Jeff. He used to be at LIU too, and y'all all like was in the same cipher and shit. And shout out to my man Jeff, bro. Because I remember you doing a video with Will at Sunset Park. I remember that vividly. And then we started chilling. And I started chilling with you just alone, like just going to your crib and shit. Um, and I remember like Jeff being around for a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like Jeff was always doing shit with us, helping us shoot videos and shit.
he's a fucking politician, man.
Yeah, man, Jeff's the best, man. I just talked to him not too long ago. Shout out my son G Gang, bro. So
I
yeah, that's
just
the origins right there.
I just saw him at the homie's baby shower,
Where who
like
Jeff? I mean Jeff.
Gil's
Oh
baby
Gil,
shower.
word. That's good, man. I ain't seen my son Gil in a minute either.
Yeah, he about to send out the wedding invitations. He's getting married next year in
That's fire. I gotta become friends
April.
with him again so I can
Not
come.
April. I think it's next
I might
year.
just crash that nigga's wedding. I feel like that nigga wouldn't even be that tight. Like,
Nah,
all right, nigga, like,
you just probably won't get a plate. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yo, it's
But
all right. I could bring a plate.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
I feel like Gil won't even be mad to see me. I feel like he's like, yeah, what up, nigga? I didn't invite you, but I mean, I ain't pay for your plate, so
yeah. Somebody not gonna make it. You could probably get some
yeah,
shit.
I'm definitely gonna pull up, Gil. I'm gonna be there, Gil.
No, I'm talking about Jeff's wedding's coming up.
Oh yeah, Jeff's wedding's coming up.
Jeff
You
is
right?
wedding's coming up.
Jeff told me his wedding's coming up too. Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't say he was inviting me, but I think I'm still gonna invite myself to that shit.
I think it's in May of next year.
Bro, yo
Man,
Jeff, I'm gonna be there, whether you like it or not, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there. All right. So, how important is friendship to you, and why?
how important is friendship? And friendship is very important. I don't think I've ever thought about why. I just feel like everybody need somebody. You know what I mean? It should sound corny, but it's like everybody needs somebody, bro.
What have you learned from
That
like
shit not
friendship?
that shit not good for your brain.
Be alone, right?
Solitary confinement literally causes brain damage. So it's like what I learned what's funny from friends, you know what I mean? I learned what's not funny. I learned how to express myself, you know what I mean? How to have a good time, how to work together, how to fight, how to forgive.
These are important things, bro.
Yeah, learn a lot from your friends.
Friendship is a good thing, man. You know, that's why I like call your friends for me. Like, it started from like a album, you know, that I'm working on. It's about to come out, but it also like I told myself this year I'm gonna find a different way to use my voice outside of like rapping,
Hmm.
and also like I want to do other shit, and I just want to like, but I'm like shy and I want to be more vulnerable, but
You
I be
bashful?
bullshitting
You
sometimes.
bashful, my nigga? You a bashful
What's
nigga?
that mean again?
The shy, like kind of.
Oh,
What the fuck you said? What was
it
that?
sound like the nigga that be. That's like the nigga that be like cracking on shy niggas. That's why I was like,
I'm
you
pretty
bashful,
sure
you
it's
bashing
bashful.
niggas, you be bashing
Could you pass
niggas.
me that dictionary real quick, my nigga?
That nigga got a couple dictionaries
The
over
red
there.
one.
Let me
That
see
the
what.
that one is a thesaurus.
Let me see what. Let me see at thesaurus, yo. Let me see at thesaurus. Let me see that pocket thesaurus.
We'll see what Maryam.
No, but I feel like just find other ways to be yourself and like through desire wanting to do shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, this shit.
Bashful. An adjective. Inclined to shrink from public attention.
That's me.
That's shy. That's shy, bro.
Yeah, man. Cash for sure.
Bashful. Niggas gotta use words, man.
Yeah.
Gotta use words and shit, man. So you say you want to use your voice outside of music?
Yeah, like I just wanna, and I always wanted to like. I realized like being inspired by other people and just seeing like, bro, like I want to show my personality more, but also just like want to just be. You know what I mean? Like I'm a silly nigga. Niggas that know me know that, but like, why am I like? I look at how I try to market myself on social media. Sometimes it's like too, you know what I mean? It's like I'm just showing this part. What about all the other shit? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I realized like in creating like a brand and shit like that, like it's better just to just do you. And I feel like I do the best. And even with my analytics, when I'm just doing like regular shit, just
Uh-huh.
like even shit I really want to do, like it's just me talking to my grandma or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just shit like that. So I just wanted to like, you know what?
I mean, that's important for the music too. You want people to fall in love with the person, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, versus just like a song, you know what I
Cause I
mean?
feel like when we grew up, like at least like when we were young, like yo, you could fall in love with somebody's music and then their way they did their personality through their music
Hmm.
and not even know it, like not
Yeah.
even really see too much. You know what I'm saying? But
It's
I
like an Action Bronson, like we fucked with his music, and then he had like the cooking show, Fuck That's
yeah,
Delicious, where it's just like
yeah,
you just see him chilling with Big Body Bass and just
yeah,
being
just being
silly,
himself.
or fucking remember Wiz used to do Day to Day?
Yeah, I remember that
That
Wiz.
shit was
That
hard.
Wiz era was, yeah,
That was
nigga Wiz really
hard.
ran it up, yo.
That was hard.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I do know. I feel like you know what. Let me just do what I want to do. You know. And there's more to be done. Like I want to like do more shit, do more like talk shows with like-minded people that's funny. You know what I mean? Just
Hmm.
I just like but I was like, let me like create something that's mine that could get me there because I want to, instead of waiting for that to come up for some reason. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
I work with mad, you know me, bro. I work with mad different creatives too, so I figured like, yo, why not use what I have to get what I want, you know? Yeah.
I think it's gonna blow up, bro. I can see it.
It will, man, somehow, some way. But yeah, man, friendship is important, man. I think I learned a lot from my friends, and I'm inspired by even seeing you, man. Like I remember when you first started, nigga, you had the short dreads just before your shits even started getting hang time. You heard, yo, nigga, like feel me, nigga had twist first. You heard, like, so like seeing that and seeing where you at now, even like you and Julio. I remember like certain shit I have in my archives, bro. Like just like yo, some shit where Reggie was like a battle rapper, like just mad shit, like
Oh yeah,
skits.
remember
I
that
got
skit?
mad skit, there's mad different skits that I have. I'm
That
like, I
was
forgot that we even like did all this shit.
that was when we was doing skits when we was still using just the camera
Yeah,
audio.
yeah,
That was before I met Jared. I'm like, yo, why? I remember. I think I met Jared one time, and then I met him a second time. But like in between, I had watched one of his sketches and shit. And I'm just like, yo, why the sound is mad good on this shit? I'm like, yo, and then I asked him after a show we had, he's like, oh yeah, I get blah blah blah. He like put me onto like a cheap version of the like where we the road.
yeah,
I'm like, oh wow, and that shit just made like 100%
yeah.
like difference. I'm
It's
like,
good, man.
I ain't even know about lavalier mics.
That shit is good, bro.
I'm
That
like,
shit
yo,
works,
spell that, big bro.
right? What's the first songs that we performed together?
Sheesh.
think it might have been a long run.
That might no. Is it?
Cause I don't think we were on anything else, right?
We had a whole bunch of
Oh,
shit,
we
but
did
we
actually
never
not.
really put shit out like that.
Yeah, we
That was
had.
probably yeah,
I
long
think
run.
Lauren was a bit one that we definitely like was out that we performed a lot, and then we definitely did. What else did we do that we perform? I know we did
Was this
one
the
that's not
first
off
time
the
at
strip.
Love Story?
Maybe that was the first time. No, no, we did little shit before Love Story. I feel like what was when did the nigga with the Martin Luther King remember the niggas from Florida came up and they stayed at my crib. There's one nigga my son Mike from I think he's from Tampa or yeah he from Tampa. All them niggas came up. He had like a whole collective. My son Psych, a bunch of Cass's friends came up and they stayed at my crib. They stayed at our crib. We
I
lived at
remember.
Schaefer. Yeah, yeah. We used to be roommates, by the way. We were roommates as well. Yeah, we shared a couple cribs.
Come on, man.
So it was a real madhouse, man.
Madhouse, man. Come on, man.
Feel me? So
Yeah, listen, shit
oh
is
yeah,
tattered. Shit's struggling.
that shit been shot. All right. So what got you into comedy?
What got me? Yo, it's funny because it's kind of your sister kind of got me into comedy. Cause I remember. So I got a weird little comedy journey. So I've been doing it consistently for 8 years, but the first time I did it was about 13 years ago. So this when I was making music with Prince Paul and DJ P for real.
Mm,
I was one of the writers on their album Negroes on Ice, which was a comedy album.
mm,
So the premise of the album is pretty much my boy DJ P for real. He's telling this outrageous story to Chris Rock, and like ever so often in the story, it's pretty much like a comedy musical,
gotcha.
a one man show type of thing. And ever so often it'll break off into a song about this, and like I wrote maybe like four, 5 songs on that. And then we had like a 5 city tour where we were performing it. You know
Mm,
what I mean? And his pops knew that I was thinking about like doing comedy. I was always
yeah,
like a silly nigga and
yeah.
shit. So he's like, "Yo, you want to open up with some like with like 8 minutes of comedy in Minneapolis and San Francisco?"
Mm,
So the first time I did comedy, I did 8 minutes in this like auditorium somewhere in Minneapolis, mostly black people.
mm,
I have the tape somewhere on my like hard drive, but I don't know. I remember just watching it maybe like once or twice. I remember the experience. It went it went well. You know
mm.
what I mean? I didn't
Yeah, you
it
ain't bomb.
it didn't feel like a negative experience.
Yeah.
So I do remember though, like when I first watched it, I had this like nervous tick every time. Like at the end of a joke, I'd be like, "It's crazy," and I just kept saying that at the end of every punchline. I'm like, "Yo, it's crazy, man." Yeah, man, it's crazy. I just kept saying
That's
that shit,
funny.
so I'm like, "Oh my god, cringe."
Yeah, I
But
know that
fast
feeling.
forward to we also had another date where I opened up with some stand up in San Francisco,
Uh,
completely different. It was probably maybe like 20 people in there if I'm being like generous,
uh,
like mostly like hipster type people
mm.
did like the same material. I don't think I got a single laugh.
Damn, bro.
I
And
don't
then
think I got a
so
I
that
don't
you
think I
feel
got
like
a
that made you
single
like
laugh.
stop for
So that kind of scared me off from doing comedy for like the next 5 years,
mm,
and to the point where it was like I always like as I was working these jobs or whatever, always in the back of my mind I felt like if I didn't at least try again to like go hard with it,
yeah.
I would regret it
You
in the
regret it,
long
yeah.
run.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that.
So I always had it in the back of my mind. And then like when I met you, then I met Ali. I remember Ali was like active in stand up comedy,
Yeah.
and that kind of like sparked it in me a little bit. Where it was like, I'm like, yo, I'm trying. How you get into that? I remember
Yeah.
just like picking
Yeah.
her brain and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
yo, how do you get blah blah blah? How would I get involved with something like that? And I guess she
I
always
remember she
remembered.
started.
And then it was
Yeah.
just like there was an opportunity where whoever was booking the Broadway Comedy Club at the time,
Mm,
he ended up. I remember this was back when I was delivering for Amazon, just
mm,
driving around delivering packages and shit. And she texted me like I remember like it might have been day of or week of or some shit like that. It was like I had to bring 8 people. I ended up bringing 3 or 4
Nigga
maybe.
bought 3.5.
But yeah, that set I don't know.
So I remember like knowing you as a music guy first, and then because Ali kind of first started around that time, like a little bit before, like we was doing music like that, and then I remember y'all just doing like, think was it some spot in Harlem? There was like a couple of like spots you used to do. I remember I think you even did the Amarachi. Is that the name of the spot?
Talking about comedy.
I remember Amarachi. I think you did something there too, because
Oh
there was
yeah, didn't Ali
remember.
have a show there?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it was some shit we used to do downtown in Brooklyn.
The African
Yeah, the African
restaurant.
nigga, yeah. Wings isn't that great, I ain't gonna lie. But but we used to do a lot of stuff over there. That was a good
That
spot
was
too. And
pre-pandemic.
there was another spot too with like Mocha and some shit. I forgot
Yeah,
where that was at.
Moco was the spot on Mondays. So Mondays. I remember when I first started doing comedy. It used to be Harlem Nights, 6 o'clock
Hmm.
open mic, and then Mocha's would be at 8 with Smokies, and then he would just have like every they'd be having like random celebrities
Yeah,
pop up. I
I
remember
remember
one time I'm
Smokey
over
doing that.
there, Donnell Rollins came through.
Yeah, I think I was there. I was at that one actually. I remember that day when that nigga pulled up. That was a
Yeah,
good set too. And it's funny even to see like how like when you run into niggas how they that know your pops and shit. They're like, oh shit.
yeah. I remember he was talking. He was like, "Yo, you know you getting old when the talent the little nigga here. Like I'm gonna hit your pops. He don't never hit me back. I'll be trying to give him some dates. You know? Oh no, he tried to talk about me, and then my pops like, "Yo, you free this day or some shit like
Yeah,
this nigga trying to talk business, nigga.
yeah.
Trying to have a moment with you, bro, or some
Right?
shit."
That nigga wanted to say what up. That's what's up though, man. Yeah. All right, let's do another take. Yeah, so I definitely remember like one of the things I remember about your journey was like once you met like Louise and like Julio, I remember like y'all doing mad stuff during like COVID and shit.
Remember where was we at when I got coached? That was Schaefer.
Yeah, Schaefer.
So I remember, bro. I did this open mic, bro. Remember when you was about to fight that nigga?
That was open mic. I
I
know it was in
think
Bushwick in
so.
somebody's backyard.
That was a backyard.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember there was a nigga there. There was a nigga there that kept doing whippets.
Yeah, that
I
nigga was
remember that night.
boosted.
This one I just got Kush.
Uh-huh.
I think I think somebody was watching him. I'm like, yo, watch Kush. What he said.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, that was a
What
funny night.
happened?
I forgot. I was gonna ask you if you. I remember. No, I do. This is what I
Oh, I
remember.
remember.
I was a little bit.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, he kept saying shit to her. I think I
I
could have sworn he
forgot his
called.
name. That nigga was a funny nigga though. I fucked with that nigga.
Then
And I
I fucked
remember
with him too after that.
and I think we went to something again
Lavi told
after
me he
he,
got into something before that with him. But the
y'all
nigga, so
both got into something
bro,
with
I
that
remember the
nigga.
nigga shit. I could be wrong, bro, and like
I forgot his
I
name.
I was like, oh no, it was in a henny, whatever. But like
He's not even in the comedy scene anymore.
I remember the nigga saying something to her like more than once. I could have sworn he said he called her a bitch or something. Something set me off.
That nigga kind of remind me of Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah,
Like the way he
he
was
was
like a
set up
nigga.
like that, nigga. Yeah, for sure.
I remember he was doing like crowd work on you or some shit, and you just wasn't fucking with it or some
Yeah,
shit
he
like
just
that.
I know what maybe I was being sensy, but he said something. I
Nah,
just turned up on him, and that nigga he said something. I said you couldn't fight. I definitely probably said maybe challenged him to. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that's when the open mic ended.
Now niggas kept going. Somebody else tried her after that too, bro.
Just talking about it.
It's some short nigga that used to have this buck teeth that she used to chill with a lot. They used to do a lot of the circus with y'all. Like he did the Brooklyn Museum and all that shit. He was decent. Some short nigga. But I remember.
Just shitted on him first. Yo, that nigga was like buck teeth, nigga, you know, but
Yo, let's tell you, I remember the niggas. The nigga, whatever, bro. But the nigga, I remember the nigga pulled up.
there's so many people
You
that
knew
are
him. I
no
remember you knew him,
longer
and he pulled
around.
up. He pulled up. And he was like, "Yo, nigga, relax," because I don't know what he was. I mean, I don't even think he was like of stature to even do anything really. But anyway, um, I remember that nigga coming up and like trying to like after everything got settled because we was really about. I thought we was really about to fight. I mean, in my mind, I
He
was,
didn't want to fight, bro.
but I feel like then I kind of felt bad because I was like, did I overreact? And then I'm like, all right, like, and then I was like, damn, I fucked the nigga setup, and the nigga ended up being afterwards. I was like, my bad, because I feel like she was about to turn up too much, and I was like, all right, it wasn't
That
that
did
deep.
piece it up though.
We did piece it up, and I looked. We had a little moment. I was like, all right, my fault. Like I just realized it was like it could have went like a little further, and I was like, do I want it?
Yeah,
It was like a knee jerk though. I was like, nigga, this thing ain't even that. This nigga's not like that. It's not even
yeah,
that deep. You feel me? So and then the other nigga, the little short nigga I was talking about, the nigga came up and tried to keep going, and I'm just like, all right, so now you just trying to be funny. I'm like, all
yeah,
right, and you don't even stand a chance. You should relax, right? But I'm like, it sounds like I'm not me knocking a bitch ass nigga out is not gonna get me anything anyway.
yeah,
Feel me? But the nigga, he was getting crazy. He was getting crazy. He was saying stuff, and he was like, y'all. He thought that we wasn't together for that long. He's like, how long y'all even been together? I said 5 years. Oh shit, my bad. Like that nigga just moved on. That shit was funny though. I was about to. I definitely was trying to put hands on somebody that day for sure. Yeah, I was trying to put hands on somebody, son. I ain't gonna lie.
good
Yeah,
times, man. Good
yeah, it was a
times.
good time, yo. There's a lot, but there's a lot of good shows you did during that time. There's so many backyard underground
Those little speakeasy
things. That shit
shits.
was lit though. We had fun during COVID because like that shit birthed like a new thing in the underground. I also think like once you started linking up more consistently, Hulu used to come to the crib all the time and chill and Louise, and then once y'all started getting more structured and like, and before I remember you had to have like a show like a yo, what was it called? You had like a show that we used to film like almost every week, like a news show.
Oh, the year
The
new,
year
new.
you had that, and y'all had like the mics y'all was doing. Y'all had like your own little shit. You feel me? They had like a circus in certain places,
Yeah,
and I just remember that being cool because like damn, I was like damn, there would be people out, but you wouldn't see people out, but then you
yeah,
would go to this and like oh we're all like here, you know. So that was a good time, man. It was a great time, man. Being roommates with you and shit, and just like enjoying that. Like niggas will come to the crib, niggas is doing skits and shit, niggas doing music. It just like it was just like a fun house, you know what I mean? It was always like something to do, you know.
definitely.
All right, so what are some of the things you've done or do outside of comedy that feed your creative spirit?
So definitely music. I've been slacking on the art, the drawing and stuff like that, but that's the thing that I really enjoy. It relaxes me. I want to get into animation. That's what I want to use AI for.
Yeah, it's a good thing
Cause
to use
it's
it for.
cause animation is a tedious process, and I want to eventually learn how to do it. You know what I mean, frame by frame. But right now, I wanna I got this program where it's like if I draw something, I could like put in the prompts for it to like animate it for me, and I
Mm,
can like record my own
voice and
and
shit.
like sync it with my voice type
That's
shit.
fire. That's dope.
But yeah, music. I've been trying to get back on my rap shit, but always making beats and shit. Definitely, making beats is like definitely mad therapeutic. Reading. I've been getting back on my reading shit.
It's good getting your book shit.
Yeah, my bookie.
I fuck with that. I
I've been on
remember
my
when
good read shit. You fuck with good reads?
no, I don't fuck with good. I do. I know I have it on my phone, but I just got
I
back
be
to
on,
like reading, like just get on my book shit for real.
I've
Like
been on my good read shit, bro.
I ain't been good reading at all. I'll be on YouTube too fucking much, bro. For real.
What's the last thing you read?
Right. I read this shit called The Second Brain. Pretty much just like talks about like how habits meets AI and how you can have use technology to have certain workflows, but also compartmentalize your workflows, but also optimize it with like not essentially doing less work, but like just looking at like task, time management tasks like in a different way that's more simpler.
Yeah, I think people be using AI wrong, man. It's like, I'm not against it, but people just trying to, they putting it too close to art, where it's like, it's supposed to be used for the left brain shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just that busy work that you don't want to do, so you could have more room to use your right brain and be creative.
yeah,
People be trying to let it do creative shit, and it's like it's disgusting, bro.
yeah. It's
It's
gonna do that.
ugly.
It's gonna be like that. But some of it is helpful depending on what it is. But yeah, man, we're gonna go through definitely an odd period of that right now. You know. Yo, so speaking of creative, right? I remember like obviously we linked up right doing music and shit, and that's what we was doing. But I remember when my uncle got us into doing like teaching for a little bit, like a couple. I only did for like a couple years. I
Yeah.
remember you was doing that was pretty a cool experience though. It was funny
That shit
to
was scary as shit, bro.
right the kid. I felt like I wasn't that confident in the band. I felt confident when we did the beat classes, but
Yeah, yeah,
when we
the
did the
after
other
school
shit,
program, that's just easy.
yeah,
But just like being in control of 25 kids,
yeah, and they're
eh,
like teenage. These kids
these
are
was
like
like, but this is like right after COVID
yeah,
kids. So
yeah,
they like restless, just like
bro. They young
immature, like
kids.
slightly arrested development, and
Yeah,
just
yeah. We in the Bronx.
we had to
These
really
bro, these
deal
young
with.
kids. But like let's talk about how that experience was though. Like so my uncle that's been teaching for years and has his own company asked us to like, yo, he used to come through the crib and, and make music with me. And he was like, yo, you pretty nice with the logic, you know something. Like, yo, y'all could be teaching. And he told us that at a
Yeah.
party, we was at a family party or some shit. It was me, you, Lat, and Will. He's like, yo, if y'all want to teach, like I could get y'all put on, and you could do that shit. And then me
Wasn't
and
this
you
at your gender
I
reveal?
think it was at the gender reveal. Yeah. It was the gender reveal. The gender reveal. And he put us on because he heard our music and shit already, and like he was kind of in tune. I used to always send him shit. I still to this day always send him shit. So he was like, "Yo, y'all should do that." And then me and you like kind of, I guess we followed through the most and ended up doing it. And then I just remember like we started in the Bronx, and just like these kids were just they're like what 14, 50, like freshmen, and they were just like, bro, because we wanted to just do Logic, but it was like a delay for us to get the MacBook, so we had
Yeah,
to do like a band class pretty much. We teaching these
yeah.
niggas
We had
every
to
like,
teach them basic music theory.
bro, but it was like we had to set up everything, and it was like, yo, mad pianos, guitar, bass, drums, so and it was tough because them kids didn't even most of them didn't even want to do that shit, so it was
Yeah. It was
like
really just babysitting most part. But then you had, you had your little groups of kids that
yeah.
was actually like a couple kids was like, I feel like it was better than me with
Yo,
that
for
shit.
real,
Like
yo, that was
there
an
was one
interesting
kid on
bit.
like the drums or
Yeah,
something like
there was
that.
a
He was
couple of them that was
nice.
real nice, bro. There's a couple of them. It was cool, and then so yeah, I want to speak to that real quick. Like, what was your experience like? Like, what did you learn? What did you take away from that that was like positive, and then what's something that like made you feel like insecure, like while learning how to like teach kids and shit?
I don't know. I think I feel like I learned how to be just more a little stern,
Yeah,
because we had to grow up a little bit. I
yeah.
don't know. Like sometimes I'll just be laughing at what they be saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like yo,
Oh
just
snap!
um, I don't know, just being responsible too. It's like I don't think
They
we
tell
ever
me, yo, sit
miss.
down. I said, be quiet, right?
I mean, just like showing up and being there. You know what I mean? We ain't really call out a lot. You know what I mean?
No,
We
yeah,
was
definitely with it.
maybe once or twice, but it's like, nah, man. That shit taught me just had to grow up, be an adult, prepare.
Yeah, gotta be super prepared.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wish like we was able to do more at that time, like with the after school thing, because I liked when we went to Harlem. I feel like the kids
that
was,
was a
I feel like
yeah.
it was easy, and they were like, I feel like they was kind of good. They was like they had something going on. It was
You
kind
know,
of good, and like they were,
sometimes they get a little crazy though with
yeah.
the lyrics. We had
Yo, but
to,
you could tell like these kids, they probably be getting in this. I could tell I know they getting in a little trouble, but they was
yeah,
good with us though.
yeah,
We didn't
yeah,
have
yeah,
one
yeah,
issue with them, bro. They never gave us one issue, bro.
yeah.
I used to
It's,
have to go on a block though when I got off the train.
but what school has that, bro? What school is having like you make it
That's what
beats,
I'm saying, bro.
rapping?
Like
Like, come on.
I really wish like, cause that shit didn't feel like,
I still be bumping they records, bro.
bro. One of them is nice, son. My son
What's his name?
Twan
Yeah.
Stacks, bro, from
The
Harlem, bro.
other man was nice too. The
Yeah,
other
I'm
one, the
talking
light
about my
skinned
son.
bro.
Yeah, my son. Yo, I used to get off the train and go down their block once I figured out where they used to chill because sometimes they'd be late or some shit. And every niggas be smoking on a block. I'm going, yo, y'all come here and I fuck with this. Like, oh no, we go. Once I figured out where they chilled, I would always pass that building.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
that was a good experience though, man. I learned definitely patience. I learned like I don't know. I kind of felt like I felt a little bit more in love with like wanting to like actually make the music myself.
Hmm.
Just because I would get mad ideas just like doing the piano, just like being in the class. I would get mad ideas and want to run home and like do
Yeah,
something. So yeah, it made me want to work on myself more too to just be somebody that's worthy of like, yo, you doing something, you know?
it definitely had me on my music like shit. trying to get more like just learning the chords and
That technical
trying to
stuff.
get more just musically literate.
It's important, bro. It's an important piece.
No, no, Brooklyn, no,
Nigga,
no. It's
Brooklyn got
alright, my
niggas
G.
in his
Yo,
his
bro.
hood that he don't like.
It's alright, bro. It's okay, gang. It's not worth the OG.
It's not worth it,
It's not
man.
worth the OG. You know what I'm saying?
I bet. So, all right. So, if you could travel back in time and roast any historical figure for 5 minutes, who would it be?
Elvis Presley.
Oh,
That's a good one, right?
what would you say to that nigga?
It's like, yo, come on, bro. You died taking a shit. Lame ass, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Your wife was 14 when y'all linked.
It's nuts.
Nasty boy, man.
What do you think he said to her when he bagged her?
What was the not like me line? What was
Not like
the
us.
certified lover boy, certified pedophile? Come on, niggas nasty, boy.
How you think he bagged his wife? Like, do you think she just like was like
Wasn't he
he was
just
Elvis?
Elvis,
Yeah, he was
nigga?
like, he was like, oh, I want
She's
you.
like, hey, little mama. Yo, now I'm realizing, bro, that Johnny Bravo was Elvis.
Yo, he was. He was like just a blonde haired Elvis
What
that
the
didn't have
fuck?
no
Hey,
talent.
little put it, mama. He was a
Bro,
blind nigga.
yo, for real. Nigga had no legs. He always
Nigga,
skipped leg day.
yo, the nigga was Manosphere Elvis.
Nigga was mad
Nigga,
with
Elvis was
women.
Manosphere Elvis.
Yo, how you think like how you think like Elvis would bag a Dominican joint?
Like, what would he say?
Yeah. Like if
Uh,
Elvis could come back right now in New York City and he was trying to bag a
he was like,
Dominican
hey,
joint,
nigga,
uh,
hey,
we,
pretty
we
lady.
we at the food spot. He going to get some food.
It's like, what's your favorite hookah flavor, baby? You want blueberry? You want cotton candy hookah? Waiter. I don't know how to talk like Elvis. I feel like it's right though.
Little.
No, the way your mouth went, pause. Nigga made an Elvis mouth.
Nigga said,
Hey, little mama.
little mama, little mama, you're driving me loco.
Hey, little mama, sit down. What you drinking?
I thought that nigga did mad blow. I
Please,
told you.
always out of breath.
That nigga was nasty, bro.
I'm overweight.
Be honest. What's the most ridiculous lie you ever told? Or one of them?
Ridiculous lie. Fuck. I don't lie, man. Keep it 100. I don't know. Ridiculous lie. Can't think of one. Maybe like when I remember I did in my mom's car. I forgot what I said. What did I say? Oh, I actually put it in one of our songs, I think. Like one time my mom, I used to smoke in the crib when my mom was at work in Long Island. Damn, I hope she don't see this. But like, um, yeah, she was smoking in the crib. She came home early one day. I heard the door. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I don't know. I forgot I think one of my boys was there. I think Mal was there, something like that. But she came in. She's like, you better not be smoking in here. I'm like, no, I'm not smoking in here. Why it smell like that in here? I'm like, I wasn't smoking in here. I was burning sage. And then she's like, oh, well, I don't like the way it smells. Don't be burning that in my house. And then she left. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
Got her.
Bro.
But it's just weird to me because my mom, she used to smoke weed. She smoked weed.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
don't know how I caught you with that. Like,
That's kind of crazy though.
you
Like now
know
she
what
want to
weed
rebel shit
smell
with
like.
niggas like, yeah, that's
Maybe she
maybe
just
she just
didn't
let you
want to.
off.
Yeah, maybe she
She
just didn't
might have
want to.
let you off. Damn, I'm
She
trying to think
didn't
of
want
one.
to
I
smoke
got
weed.
I got a couple, but I still want to tell the wrong one. Um, I got
I don't
one.
want to tell the wrong one.
I got one.
Revealed the lie too soon.
Yo, I got one. Now this one, I remember. I used to work at this health club. Um, Lifestyle Fitness is mad milfs there, right? And this one milf, I got her number,
What did you tell her?
and I got found out. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl I was talking at the time went through my phone. She's like, "Yo, what's good with this?" I was like, "No, we supposed to work. We gonna work out." You know what I'm saying? We gonna like 'cause it was a gym. It was a health, so I had a free membership and all.
Uh-huh.
You know, we just gonna work out. You know, so what you talk about? And the shit I was saying didn't really have much to do with work. Like, you gonna pray? I said some. I was spitting game at her. Like, I was like, you know, you're so pretty. Like spit to the milk.
Did it work? It didn't work.
I mean, she did. I didn't get the milk per se. Like, she was cool, but she liked me.
No, I
But
wasn't talking about did the lie work.
no, no, lie.
I said, nah, she's cool. You kind of, hit that couple times.
I ain't crack, but like nah, but the lie ain't work at all. Cause she
No.
was like, nigga, like you're not even talking about working out.
You ain't talk about one squat.
Yo, like you pretty. I was just saying silly flirtatious shit,
It's like, what you about to do?
and it was funny because once I said it with my chest. And she's like, nigga, look at what you said. I was like, oh, I said that. Yo. Let's. I want to create a conspiracy. We got to create a ridiculous conspiracy. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right. I feel like
What do you mean? Based off of something
it
that's
could
already?
just we could just
That
make it
is?
up. So I would say let's base it off of we could base it off the state in which our country is being controlled right now. So like my one of my conspiracies is um they pretty much took Bad Bunny as somebody who's popular and doing something, right? And they use him to weed out or like he's really being used to weed out or like the ill in the world, not ill in the world, but like ill in our country, so that people can use that data, like see that and kind of like record, like take that as a as a record, like oh, this how y'all feel. I bet y'all all in this cabinet now. Now we know how y'all feel.
What do you mean? Like people that are on that side
Yeah,
politically?
like get a clear side. I feel like there's a division, right? So I feel like they used him to show the clear line. Like, all right, y'all on this side, y'all on this side. We're gonna take record of all that, and we're gonna remember that for whatever's next, you know?
Mm, it's a good one. It's a good one. I don't know, man. This AI shit is crazy, bro. You heard about that fucking Pokemon Go shit?
Nah,
So supposedly, you ever play it?
nah, I haven't played it.
So supposedly, I've never played it, but it's like whenever you playing it, it randomly will make you act like it'll ask you to take a picture of something in your surroundings and shit
Mm,
like that. So supposedly, like when people been playing that game, it's been like training AI for like GPS coordinates all over the world type shit. So it has like this most intricate map of like all over the world type
that's
shit.
smart. That's
But
actually
like
smart.
that's fucking crazy. All that, but it's like a free game, but you essentially like contracting the public to do free labor
Yeah,
for your,
yeah,
and then they sell all that data,
yeah.
which is crazy. Like,
That makes sense, bro. It's crazy because when I was working out on Long Island, the old yo, these niggas used to try to get me to play that. I was working like for the county, so we in trucks and we like kind of bullshitting all day. But they're like, bro, these niggas like, you gotta get on. Like they're like, yo, hold on, wait, someone's ready, hold on. They like stop the truck and it's like it's like a virtual world, but it's like kind of based on where you are. But you put the shit on, you can see like a Pokemon there, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like and they catch it, like you gotta get on. I was like, I would watch them playing it. I'm like, it's not something I feel like I want to do from watching you
yeah,
silly ass niggas doing this shit. You feel me? Um, but yeah, but I'll say it to say that makes sense though, because like honestly, it's kind of smart to do. It's kind of weird, but because it's kind of like what other data are you getting with that too?
yeah.
You know, because you're also super surveillance. There's definitely a bigger thing on that. But yeah, that's a good one.
I
I
mean,
like
I
that.
didn't make that up. That's a real thing.
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
I should make one up. Let me make one up.
I know that's a hard. I should have prepped you for that one. That's one of
Yeah, it's
my
just
new things I want
intricate,
to
bruh. Fucking every Call of Duty games are training kids for military. You know what I mean? Making
That's
you
a good one.
making it easier for you to pull a trigger.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? When the time comes and they draft you,
yeah,
you've been getting ready in this game
yeah. What if
type
they
shit.
draft niggas that's the nicest too? Like,
Yeah.
you was the nicest.
Your KD is crazy, big bro. We're gonna need you immediately. You know? I don't know.
Damn,
I
bro.
mean, all that droid and that what they be killing people with is video games at the end.
Yeah,
That's
it literally is.
you just like it's
It's
just
coordinates.
it's
Yeah,
a fucking
that's a fact. It's a drone you drop, nigga. You could do that same shit with a drone.
facts, bro.
I mean, you might not be able to shoot. It might not be switching the guns, but hey, it's a certain drone. It probably got different hammers on it. What's a conspiracy theory that like you kind of feel is like true? Like, what's one of them? I know there's a lot of them. What's one of you like, yo, that shit feels.
Definitely the 9/11 was an inside job,
Yeah,
and like I think the guy who owns the buildings, he took like an insurance policy out like the earlier that year to
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit,
yeah, yeah,
or like a few days before. I don't know. That shit is crazy, bro.
yeah.
And I
That's
be
one too.
seeing like videos of like how to build like the way it collapsed.
Yeah,
It's like, come on.
it's
How
crazy.
did both of the buildings fall like accordions
It's
from
crazy.
the plane hitting it? I
You,
don't know.
you know what I heard about that too? When I was working. I used to work as valet at this place called Jake's 58 in Long Island, and there'd be a lot of veterans that came. So I'm talking to a veteran one day, and he told me about that in that building they had like a lot of records for the veterans where like pretty much they had to pay them a certain amount because there was like there was like stuff there for that. And then after that was destroyed, he was like, I got paid this much, and he got drastically a different amount after that happened because they were destroyed all the files that they kept in there for the veterans. And he told me like, bro, his pay that he got from like being a veteran was drastically different. And this is like this nigga's like 70 probably, you know what I'm saying? Like old nigga, old white dude. He was like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, like the way my benefits changed after that happened, bro, I'm telling you that was it. And he made me think about it more. And then I actually started looking at more of the videos and seeing it looked like at one point there was like something that exploded in the building before something even like the plane even hit it. Like it looked kind of crazy, bro.
I think it was some shit where it's like there was like asbestos or some shit in the walls or something where it's like it would cost so much money for him to like re-renovate the building versus just and it's just like shit like I remember recently there was like I think somebody that was supposed to be there they didn't they didn't show up to work that day for some reason
Hmm.
and like Trump was like laughing about it and shit
Hmm.
like bro
Yeah,
shit's
it's crazy.
crazy bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely one, and one of my favorite ones. I got a lot, but like one of them is definitely the conspiracy that like we come from like extraterrestrials. Like, cause when I was reading, like when I'll be like delving into the Bible more, bro. Like I'll be like listening to different books and stuff like that, and even like just recently getting into the book of Enoch and like actually buying it and shit. Like it sounds like, cause I grew up and both my parents, my grandparents preachers, so I grew up like thinking that Adam and Eve and that was it. They was the first people, and then, but I didn't. When you read certain scriptures, it's like why there was like a part in time where God threatens to kick Adam out of the, and he's like, yo, no, they'll kill me out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's referencing there's like millions of people, different type versions of him, obviously probably less intelligent that were already out there. So to me, even between like that, like the Garden of Eden sounds like a lab to me. There was niggas guarding it. There was people outside of it. It just sounds like a lab.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with the Book of Enoch, where like God speaking to him and the angels coming down and showing him all these different things, it sounds like extraterrestrials
Also,
to me.
nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
why you taking books out the Bible anyway, bro?
Bro,
Like,
why
what
they
is?
take so many books out the Ethiopian Bible? Even the history of that. How many times they tried to like erase that? You know what I mean? Like, luckily it's been preserved. But like, why they take that out? And I feel like it's really control. If you knew all these things that were in that original text, the Ethiopian Bible, then you would look at things differently. You would probably like feel like you would feel more power. You would know that you have some type of powers. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, so I feel like
I think
the
Mel
Bible was
Gibson.
like that on
I
purpose.
think Mel Gibson working on a movie.
He is. He working on. He wants to go through the. I think he's gonna talk about the heaven, like the different heavens next, like after Jesus died type stuff before he resurrected and through the resurrection, because he had to go through all the
What's
different
the difference
heavens.
between the Ethiopian Bible and the regular Bible?
So the Ethiopian Bible has mad books that was taken out of the King James version. You know what I'm saying? And some of the interpretations are different. There's edits, but the main thing that I see, which I'm still learning this, but the main thing that I learned was the books that were taken out. You know what I mean? It's certain in the significance of the books and what the books are talking about. Like they have a lot to do with like shit that seems extraterrestrial and shit that says something about us. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, something that they don't want you to know if they can control you. That's what I that's my
No, I'm
observation.
about to tap into the Ethiopian
Yo,
Bible.
yo, bro, you can listen to it too. Like I'll be listening to it sometime. Like that shit is crazy, bro. So if you could, if you could go back in time and roast your younger self, what would you roast yourself about, and like what point in time in your life? Like how old would you be being
Roast
roasted?
myself. That early 2000s me. I don't know, like seventh grade me.
Mm.
I thought I was mad cute, bro. I had the fucking both ears pierced, the big ass
The big
shirts,
earrings and shit, the
know.
camera shit.
I remember I used to wear the fucking I don't know this the did you have this era when like the Dickie suit was in?
Yeah, yeah,
You
of
wear the whole
course.
Dickie suit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I
With
remember
the shirt
when
under it, you put like a little.
Brooklyn. No, no, come here, sit, sit. Good boy, good boy. I remember I used to have the whole Dickie shit with the G units, like feeling myself. Thought I was that guy.
Yo, I think I would myself would be similar, like the early 2000s. Like I say, like maybe when I was like a freshman in high school, we used to like wear these big oversized tees. Then I would wear a tee. I would wear a t-shirt under the t-shirt that was a different color than the t-shirt that was on top of it, just to make it like a, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it'd be like, this is black, this is blue. I'm wearing black and blue.
I
Like,
remember white tees being just like a big
bro, that was a
thing.
big thing, bro. For
It was
real.
like
I remember like before I started really getting fly, like
the
I had
white
it
Air
like,
Force Ones.
bro, Air Force Ones was big. I
Remember
remember
you
I
used to
had,
walk funny when you had them shits because you don't want
bro,
to crease them shits.
I used to have, I ain't gonna lie, I had the black nasties, my first pit. Like when I thought I was doing bro, I had the all black Yalas on my nigga, and I remember I
The
had,
black Air Force Ones.
bro, I couldn't afford to get it fitted at the time, but there was a nigga on my dad, like near my dad's block, that used to sell mad like fake shit, and there was a fitted that I didn't realize how fake it looked until I
The
started
team,
really getting
the
fitted. This
the
before I
the
hit my
team
fitted
didn't
era.
exist.
No, 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 it was a Yankee fitted, but
Uh,
it was like built like a snap, like the shit was a little too short. You feel me? It wasn't like a fitted hat.
nigga had like a nigga had
And
a
I used to do this with my Dragon Lie. I used to
nigga
be
had a
like that,
Scully.
like Ti.
You had a Scully Yankee fitted.
Yo, nah, it was just clipped. Like it was just like
Nigga had
short. It was shorter around the whole shit. Like it wasn't supposed to be that short.
nigga had a snapback Scully fitted.
And I was on my Ti shit back then. I had my shit to
Nah,
the
it
side.
started that early.
Shit was nasty, bro. Niggas in New York used to always do that shit. That shit was nasty, bro.
The king, homie.
Bro, I'm telling you, I thought I was fly. Nigga had like the FUBU jacket that said my shit had a FUBU jacket, my nigga, that was all black that said "Dirty South" on the back. Nigga, I came, I was lit. I was like, I wasn't even in high school. I was like middle school, but I thought I was cracking. I was like, yo,
Fubu was kind of tough.
I had the all black chucks, nigga. But only thing is, I only had like like three pairs of jeans to wear, nigga, for like a long time. You feel me?
You know, you always had your favorite outfits.
Facts, niggas knew my outfits, bro.
Remember the first day of school?
You wear I washed my whole shit. Like nigga, as soon as first week, I'm wearing my shit, and I was like, now I don't got nothing to you know what I mean, be dazzling with during the year. You know what I'm saying?
I remember my fucking Bow Wow days when I had like my braids and shit.
Bow Wow. Yo, Bow
Yo,
Wow used to be
Bow
that
Wow,
nigga,
yo,
bro.
you laughing, but Bow Wow
Nigga,
was
remember,
that nigga,
bro.
bro.
Remember, bro.
Bow Wow was my guy,
I
bro.
remember, bro. I remember
Had
being
everybody Harlem shaking, playing basketball, crip walking.
real, bro. He really was that nigga back then, bro. All the girls liked him. I remember I'm like 10, I'm at like 10, 11. Bro, I'm in the Bronx. Everybody's like, that nigga was. We used to have this store called The Wiz, bro. That's how. This is I'm showing my age, but I love that I lived in this time. The Wiz was like was a store where we use niggas go and get CDs. You would get like electronics, pretty like, but like CDs was a big thing back then.
I feel like I remember the jingle. Nobody beats the
These the Wiz,
Wiz.
yeah,
Nobody beats the
yeah.
Wiz.
Bro, I used to live on Fordham Road. We had a Wiz right, like not even far from my building, bro. Like nigga, that shit used to be cracking in there. It used to be so packed, and they had like I remember they had like they used to because Fordham Road used to be kind of like crazy, bro. It was mad. It was kind of dirty. But I think there was mad shit over there. But in front of Wiz, they would put out like a almost like a cardboard version of the person, like just outside the store, bro. I remember Bow Wow being there. This is funny as
Bow Wow
hell.
just
And all the girls like being around it was just fucking. It was a funny time, man. Yeah, he made me want to wear do rags too. I ain't gonna lie, he's one of them ones.
I used to hate getting my hair braided, bro. That shit used to hurt so bad for
Bro, I
like
miss
the
the
next
braids.
3 days, bro.
Yeah, my shit used
So
to be.
like
I
my
used to be
neck
like
used to be
this.
like this in the
I used to
back.
be
I used
hitting
to
my
have to
shit.
take like Advils and shit.
Yeah, this should be dumb tight.
Bro, this is
My mom was a master braider.
The designs.
My mom was a master braider. I was tight 'cause when I first got braids. I had this one part of my head where it wasn't no hang. The hang time wasn't even. Cause I was trying so hard to grow my hair. I was trying so hard to grow my hair. My mom's mad good at braids. She's like,
Yo,
I could
remember
do it, but
niggas?
I really should have waited like another
Yo,
month.
remember niggas used to make fun of you because you ain't had no hang time? Nah, this nigga got no hang
Yo,
time.
cause right here, my shit was just like, yo, it was like a little bit of like naps, like right here, it was like a gap and naps. Feel me? And it wasn't like as long as the other side. It's disgusting, but it was cool. When I took my hair out. I used to look cool. I miss those days. I gotta find a picture back in the days.
Nigga
Fucking
look like
Ludacris was out and shit.
nigga look like Ben Wallace.
Like Ben Luda, nigga.
Luda.
Conclusions. All right. This has been another episode of Call Your Friends. Book here. Nah. I was just joking. That was that. I have one more question to ask. So, what's one thing that you learned from your partner, like in your romantic relationship, um, that made do you feel like made you a better person?
Mm. Empathy.
There you go. I like that.
I learned how to consider other people's feelings and I learned how to express my love,
That's important, man.
like physically and verbally
That's
and
important.
with acts of service. That's what I learned.
That's important,
Cause
man.
she needs a reassurance. So verbal, physical acts of service. I feel like she taught me that for
It's
sure.
important, yeah. Yeah, I definitely learned definitely empathy and how to like the power of being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And also like how to like kind of look at like, oh, yo, why am I like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I? Do I react this way? Like, what am I guarding? I realize a lot of my reasons for even not being vulnerable, like if I'm like lashing out or whatever, is like all a protection mechanism to not want to be seen in some way. And
Yeah.
I think I'm protecting myself because of like maybe a different place that I was that I never really grew out of, or like I just haven't had to confront,
Mhm.
and I realized that like that actually it makes me stronger to confront that and like be more vulnerable and not try to guard myself all the time because like I ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like I'm okay,
Mhm.
but I also got to get over like certain things, from the past. So that's what I learned. All right, man. So this has been another episode of Call Your Friends. I'm your boy Kwang Ha. My boy Talon Harris, man. Thanks for chopping it up with me,
Yo,
man.
thanks for having me, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Just want to say before we get out of here, I got a headlining show, April 16th. That's
There
a
we go.
Thursday at 9 o'clock at Greenwich Village. Let's do that again. Yo, before we get up out of here, I just want to let the people know I got a headlining show at Greenwich Village Comedy Club. It's April 16th. That's a Thursday at 9 p.m. You know, featuring Julio Diaz, Alexis Bradby, Jared Harvin. You know, headlined by yours truly. Come
Yeah,
through,
we're
man.
gonna be in the building for sure.
We making
That's
history.
West Village, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
West
we're gonna be
Village.
there, man. Well, I
On
appreciate you
McDougal.
again, man. My dog.
Appreciate you, bro.
Your boy Kwang Ha. I'm out.
Call your friends.
Call your friends.